my name is Lisa, and today I'm going to put you through a 25-minute mat Pilates class. This class is good for all levels, from beginner to advanced, because I'm going to show you the different levels for each exercise. First of all, you're going to start with your heels right underneath your hips, and you're going to find your hip bones, and then find the bottom of your rib cage. Take an inhale through your nose, and then as you exhale through your mouth, kind of close the space between the ribs and the hips. So draw the rib cage down towards the hips. This is your Pilates breath. So inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and closing down the rib cage and lifting up your hip bones, weaving the abdominal muscles together. You're going to try to keep that breath throughout each exercise today. So go ahead and relax, bend the knees slightly, take an inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Just kind of start waking up the body. Inhale and exhale. Practicing that Pilates breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Mouth can be open or closed. You're going to go ahead and take your hands on your thighs here. Take an inhale here with a flat back, and then exhale, curve the spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, round. Just kind of waking up that spinal fluid, keeping the shoulders down and away from your ears. We're going to take this one more time. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, really rounding, tucking the chin. Then we're going to keep that nice straight spine. You're going to inhale, take a knee bend, keeping the heels on the ground. And then exhale, start to lengthen through the back of the legs. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lengthen, waking up the hamstrings. You don't need to straighten the legs completely. You can keep a nice slight bend in those knees. And if you like, you can take your hands down to the shins. Or if you're ready, all the way to the floor into your forward fold. Let's take one more here. Draw the abdominals in, and then we're going to round up one vertebrae at a time, finishing with a nice big shoulder roll. I'm going to come to the end of my mat. Heels underneath the hips again. Let's take a big inhale through the mouth. Exhale, flat back all the way down, and we're going to walk into our first plank. So option is to start the plank on the top of the knees. You're going to take your hands and make sure they're right underneath the armpits, that they're not too far in front and not too wide. Option number 2 would be to come up onto the toes, pushing through the palms of the hands, keeping that spine nice and straight, drawing the abdominals in. We're just going to warm up our core muscles here. So you're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. We're going to try this for about 4 or 5 breath sets. Just nice warming up. Drawing the rib cage down every time you exhale, pulling in the abdominal muscles. At any time you need to go down to the knees, feel free to go down to the knees. Let's take one more big breath set here. And then go ahead and come to the knees. If you're not already there, let's shoot back to a nice shell stretch. So you're going to reach those fingertips way out in front of you, extending through the lats and through the upper body. And then we're going to come up to all fours. And we're going to do a little bit more spinal movement here. So we're going to go ahead and take an inhale, extend the spine, and then exhale, round, tucking that chin. Big inhale, exhale, round. Need a little bit more movement in that spinal cord. And then come back to that neutral spine. We're going to go right back into that plank. So whether on the top of your knees or on your feet, like so. So if you're on top of, modification is right here on the top of the knees. So you have a nice flat back, you're pulling up the abdominal muscles, whether you're on the knees or the toes. Next option is to lift up that right leg. So now we only have 3 points of contact, and the core needs to work a little bit more. Can also be done on the knees. Okay, you're going to draw that right knee up towards that right elbow, and then back. Inhale and exhale. On the toes, like this. Tightening up that left quadricep, squeezing through the glutes, pushing through the palms of the hands. Inhale, exhale. We're going to take 2 more on the right. Feel free to go down to the knee whenever you need to, or take a break whenever your body says it's time. All right, go ahead and set that foot down. Draw the feet really close together and pretend like you have something in between your legs. And I want you to squeeze those legs as tight as you can. Drawing the abdominal muscles in tight, keeping that back nice and straight. Pressing the inside of the legs together, squeezing. And then lift up that left leg. Remember, option to be on the knee. And you're going to take the left knee towards the left elbow. Trying our best to keep our shoulders square and our hips square. Inhale, exhale. Don't forget to breathe, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Pilates is all about the core muscles integrating one with another. We're going to take 2 more. Very good. Set the foot down or the knee down. Let's shoot back into that shell stretch again. Reaching those fingers way out in front of you. And then we're going to go ahead and take a wrist stretch. Now we're going to go into dolphin plank. So all that means is that we're going to be on our forearms. We're going to take our forearms into a number 11. Trying really hard not to hang on to your hands. Elbows this time are right underneath the armpits. Modification looks like this on the tops of the knees. Otherwise, we're right here. This time you're pressing through the elbows, tightening up the abdominal muscles, keeping your shoulders strong. You want to make sure that we're not dipping in the shoulder blades. Those shoulder blades are nice and steady and nice and square. I'm going to show you the modification first. If you're on your knees, you're going to shift forward just a little bit, drawing the elbows towards the body, and then you're going to shift back. So we're going to shift forward and shift the hips back. You're on your toes. You're just going to pretend like you're on a track. You're going to glide your shoulders forward and then glide it back. Trying to keep your body as still and controlled as possible. Inhaling, exhaling. Now it can be open or closed. We're going to take 2 more. And then find your center. Again, first I'm going to show you the modification of the next exercise. So if you're on your knees, you're going to lift one leg, tap, and lift the other leg and tap down. Forcing the core to work a little bit harder by taking away a contact. If you're on your toes, you're going to drop one knee and then the other knee. It's just a tap. We're not resting. And if you're doing okay here, you're going to try both knees. Just tap the mat, come on up. Should be that core work hard. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads. Keep the shoulders strong. Last one. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Breathe. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and line up on one side. I'm going to be on my left elbow. So my left elbow is right underneath my left shoulder. Then start on the left knee. Right arm is going to go up. We're going to start working this left side oblique into our side planks. Option number one. Option number two would be to come up onto the sides of your feet. Option number three would be to stack the feet. Option number four would be to lift that leg. So find your option that works best for you. We're going to thread the needle. So you're going to take this right arm, you're going to bring it really close to the body, lift up, and then open back up. So you're threading that needle, using that left side oblique, and then inhale, open back up. If you're on the knee, you can still do the same thing. Lift, lift, lift. And reach nice and long. Let's take one more. And then hold it right here. Reach that right arm over the head, lengthening the body, lifting up through that left side oblique. Take an inhale, exhale, set the arm down, bring the hip down, and we gotta do the other side. So swing those legs around. Line up your right elbow, or the other elbow, right underneath that shoulder. Come on up to that bottom knee, like so, or you could be right here. Holding, lifting through that right side oblique. Finding your levels here, here, wherever you can maintain, but still work really hard. We're going to go ahead and bend this left arm, lift up through that right side oblique, and we're threading the needle on the opposite side. Lift, lift, lift. Feeling that right side oblique lift. Try to lift it an eighth of an inch, quarter of an inch higher. Take one more. And then hold it, hold it, hold it. Lift as high as you can. Reach that arm over. Lengthen through the body. Put a smile on your face. You're working your core. And then go ahead and set that arm down. And shake it out. Alright, next is we're going to go into upper body. So we're going to do our Pilates push-ups. Pilates push-ups are done a little bit differently than your typical chest press. So in a normal push-up, your hands would be wide, and you'd be working your chest a little bit more. In Pilates, we make a triangle, and you pull it apart a little bit, and your elbows go back 45 degrees. So that's what it looks like from the ground. So let's go ahead and set that up. Level one, you would be the hips right over the knees. Level two, you would come out a little bit further. So make that triangle, pull them apart, elbows are going back 45 degrees. So you're going to inhale 3 times on the way down. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, push away. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, push. Option to try it on your toes. So in a Pilates push-up, you may not be able to go down as far as you normally would in your normal push-ups. And that's okay, because these are challenging. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Big push, exhale. Next option would be to lift the leg. Taking away a contact point always challenges the body. Let's say 2 more, whatever level you're at. Nice job. We'll come off the wrist now. Stretch back. Come back to your Pilates breathing. It may have gotten a little bit scattered. And go ahead and take another wrist stretch.
To the supermarket flyers from the windowsill.
And we're going to go ahead and flip it around. And have a seat. We're going to start with a flat back. Find those sit bones. Knees are bent to start with. You're going to reach those hands in front of you. Take an inhale here. And we're going to exhale. We're going to start at the tailbone, 1 vertebrae at a time. As slow as you can. And you're going to roll all the way down. Once your head reaches the ground, go ahead and nod your chin. And we're going to come up 1 vertebrae at a time. Now, if you can't go all the way down and all the way up, that is fine. You go to your point of control. You can stop here, then try to roll up, and then the more you practice, the more further you can go. 1 vertebrae at a time, touching the ground, finding your control. We're going to go ahead and take 1 more full roll down. Slow, slow, slow.
The pillows made the bed, stack the chairs up.
Using your breath. One more time, all the way down.
He drives and put his hand on my cheek and wiped a tear from the side.
And then we're going to walk your heels closer to the glutes. Hands are out to the side to start with, palms are up. So take those palms up so that you're not pressing. You're going to start at the pelvic floor, tuck your pelvic floor under, and we're going to roll on up, pressing through the heels into a glute bridge. So you're squeezing the glutes, you're squeezing the inner thighs, you're zipping up the pelvic floor into the lower abdominals. Option to take the arms up and losing those contact points. Squeezing through the glutes, we're going to work some glutes and hamstrings. We're going to go ahead and remove 1 leg. I have my left leg in the air. And you're not going to let it go any higher than the opposite knee. So you're going to stop it right here. And you're just going to lower and lift. Trying your best to keep the hips up. Nice and square. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Feel free to bring those arms down if you need the stability. Nice and strong. Now from here, I'm going to go ahead and take my arm back down. You're going to take that left leg out to 45 degrees and pull it in. So feel that left side oblique come into play to try to keep your body steady. Try really hard not to drop this left hip. Let's take 1 more and bring it in. Go ahead and set that foot down. Come down 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring the knees to the chest and give yourself a little bit of hug. We're going to reset so we can get that other side. So pull in that pelvic floor. Bring the rib cage down, the hip bones up. Heel on up as high as you can. Ground that left leg and lift up that right leg. Take note to see if your body shifted to one side. Try to prevent that from happening. That's core stability. Option to bring the arms up or keep them down. You're going to drop a leg And just lift it up, just the opposite knee.
Both your smiles were twice as wide as ours, yeah, you look happier.
Inhale, exhale.
Ain't nobody hurt you like I hurt you. Ain't nobody love you like
Trying your best to maintain that height on that right, left side. One more. We're going to take that leg out to 45. Try to keep your body as steady as possible.
My friends told me one day I'll feel it too. And until then I'll smile high and true. But I know I was happier with you.
Let's take one more. Very good. Set that foot down. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. Bring the knees to the chest. And go ahead and just rock side to side. Give that lower back a little massage. For the sake of time, we didn't do that many repetitions today, but feel free to keep practicing that. All right, go ahead and set those feet down. We're going to go into some single leg stretches. So we're going to go ahead and extend the right leg and bring that left knee into the body. Take an inhale, nod your chin, and come on up. Okay, this is level 1 would be to keep the foot on the ground. Level 2 would be to lift it up. We're going to inhale, inhale, switch. Inhale, inhale, switch. You can have the option to keep your legs a little bit higher. Your spine will determine the height of your legs. So just go to the point where you're not arching your back off the mat. Keeping that chin tucked in to support your cervical spine. And if you're doing okay here, we're going to keep the legs straight. Inhale, inhale, switch. Getting a nice little hamstring stretch as we lengthen and strengthen the abdominal wall. Option to rest the head and shoulders if you need to. We're going to take a couple more. Bring the knees in. Option to drop the head and shoulders for a moment. We're going to go into our ball-ups. So we're going to go ahead and hug the knees in. And then extend the body 45 degrees. Give yourself a nice hug. Extend. You can do this with your head and shoulders down. Still working the abdominals. Take one more. Last little bitty challenge here. So hold it, hold it, hold it. Good job. Bring the knees in. Rock side to side. Let's go ahead and tuck your chin in and rock and roll, massaging that spine until you are in a seated position. Take one leg in front, sit up nice and tall, put a smile on your face, you worked hard. As you exhale, go ahead and lean forward, stretching out your lower back, stretching out the glutes. And then go ahead and extend that leg out to the side, the back leg. Go ahead and turn towards that leg, and we're going to reach towards that straight leg. Hopefully you learned a little bit today. Maybe some new moves that you can practice at home. And let's go ahead and take the other side. Inhale here. Stretch forward. And then extend that leg, turn the body, reach. You did great today. Hopefully you feel great. I know it's not easy working out at home when you're used to being here at the club. Trust me, we all miss you. Come to all fours. Take an inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, round. Tuck your toes under. Walk your hands in. Round up one vertebrae at a time. Take some shoulder rolls here. Take an inhale and exhale it all out. Good job today. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. Thanks for working out with me.